I'm going to go through a whole big long spiel of a bunch of different topics that let's just point out some things that would have to show that we've got a bunch of weird, faulty mishappenings going on in our world. Right now, I just got done walking by the TV that my parents were watching, and it had the Altered Ego, and there's a blue avatar character with the swirly hairstyle with his head down going, I just wanted to do this so that I could know that I could sing and not be afraid to sing in front of people, and I can really be who I believe that I think I am, and I just need to do this so I could have the confidence and just all the struggles I've been through in my life, and all the people watching are wiping their eyes and pulling out Kleenexes and dabbing at the sides of their cheeks and stuff, and watching this blue avatar of a 19-year-old kid who's worked his whole life for this and worked his whole life for this. And I hear this all the time. And, I'm double that age. I have children who I work my ass off and can't see no matter what I do, because not only does the government not care, and I got them taken away first with that and the cooperation of that and my exes, over time, not seeing their dad and now starting to see their dad who's trying to get them to do positive things with their life when they've done nothing with their lives for 10 years. And getting them to try to want to do positive things is the difficulty I'm having. And because they don't want to, because it's a difficulty when it's like, Dad's cool, but he wants us to eat healthy and get active and move around and not watch TV, and we don't want to do that. And Mom doesn't care, so we just hang out with Mom, even though she doesn't give a shit about us. And that's what the kids are doing, because I'm asking them to apply themselves. And if they never do now, no one's just gonna. A bug is not just gonna get up their ass one day and they're gonna say, "Oh, I need to apply myself," like I never have before when my dad was trying to get me to do that 10 years ago, and I chose not to see him. So then when I see people on these shows talking about a struggle they have, I myself am a good singer. I myself write my own songs. They're meaningful. They have meaning to them. It's not just somebody singing a karaoke version of someone else's song that's just about dancing around and being silly, or some kind of, "Oh, baby, I love you. Oh, those notes you hit were so great. You're a great karaoke singer. Let's give you a record deal." No, we're just in the wrong mind frame altogether. And to have it be where the people that don't see my point, I have no interest in working in a world anymore where people have no interest in each other. I won't go contribute to a fallen apart society, not to the point where falling apart. It has fallen apart. And I won't be part of that. And I've said it many times before. And just because I'm happy and loving towards people doesn't mean that's changing that. I don't want to be a jerk about it, but I'm not giving anybody money. I'm not giving anybody anything, because nobody needs it. Nobody needs any of that shit, and we need to stop. If we don't, I'll be the loneliest guy in the world who's the only one making any sense, while everyone else runs around acting like morons because other people made them, and they don't want to fess up to it or don't want to stand up for themselves. I can't worry about that, because I can't even think that way. I can't look at somebody and say, "That's my girl, that's my friend. Why are you talking to him? Why you can't flirt with my girl?" Because I'd get jealous. I'm like, no, I have no interest in telling a person what to do. I wouldn't get hurt. My feelings wouldn't be bothered. And at the same hand, I wouldn't be turned on by it. I wouldn't want to join in. It wouldn't be a good thought. It would just be whatever. It's just whatever. The world is whatever. Your say-so has nothing to do with other people's doings. If people really want to do something, they're going to do it with or without you, behind your back or in front of your face, one of the two. It doesn't matter. If people want things, they're going to get them done. Unfortunately, we have a bunch of crazy, wild people out there who don't really give a shit. They think they do about something, but whatever they give a shit about isn't very meaningful, because it's not propelling them to do something meaningful with themselves in order to do it. They'll cheat people. They'll hurt people. And if it's something valuable, you wouldn't do that, because you wouldn't value what you get out of it if you're hurting and cheating people for it. Yeah, if your life's on the line or something like that, there's extreme situations. But other than that, we live in a world where people want the easy way out and won't do anything if they don't have to. Literally anything. Won't pick up their hand to do anything. They want to sit back and kick back on a lawn chair and sip a nice glass of lemonade while their lawnmower mows itself, and while the yard just cleans itself and everything just looks beautiful, with not ever having to pick up a hand. Who wants to live in a world like that? Who would? I feel betrayed by people who want to live like that, because we're not necessary to be here if that's how we want to live. We want to be served like gods? No, we're part of God itself. Not to be served like we are it itself, because not one of us is it. All of us is it. That's the point. The living energy that is within me is mighty and is divine. And it is understanding, and it has been to the other side. So what happens in this physical world means jack shit to me. It is crumbling, and it can crumble for all I truly care. But for what I care about in the livingness of every being that is alive right now, I want us to clean it up. That's why I care. Not because it matters to me either way. I want to clean it up because it helps. It's better. It's better that way. It's smarter. It's the right way to do things. It's the way God wants it. That's why I do what I do. Not because I think it's a good idea. Not because somebody told me I should. Because nature is propelling me to do things this way. I don't know anybody who does things the way that they're right, not just because someone told them it was correct. Do things because you know they're right, not because you read it in a book somewhere, because your body tells you so, because the world around you tells you so. And no one can tell you you're wrong. They just don't say anything because they're afraid to stand up for themselves and they're scared. No matter how big and bad they are, they'll get mad at you first and say, I ain't scared, I'll kick your ass. Be like, what's that going to help? Besides you being scared of the government, besides you being scared to be a person who takes care of their own life. I'm not scared of that, I'll kick your ass. Well, it has nothing to do with anything. Go ahead and kick my ass. You're still scared to take care of yourself. Pussy man, you know? I'm just saying. It's really frustrating. I'm laughing. I'm totally laughing inside. I'm nothing but a big ball of love. But this is the truth coming out. It's not me sugarcoating anything. It's just the way things are. Are they going to get better? I think so. I hope so. I see them that way. But am I the only one that wants them that way? That's the issue. Ask yourself, how do you want the world? Do you want the world to be shit? Or do you actually want to step up and do something about it?